Hi, good evening. My name is Susan DeReamer. I'm team lead for Chandler, Tempe, Mesa, Ahwatukee area. I've been asked to put together a video for you of basically how to assemble Plarn. We do give you a Plarn kit. The Plarn kit will consist of gloves, some rubber bands, scissors, a little bowl with a sponge, which I'll explain in a minute, a toothpick cleaner, which is not for your teeth, and on mine I will actually give you what I call starter balls. So to get started, I have some things already done. So what I do, and this is going to be up to you, is I'll grab my bag. You can see they're pretty well bunched up. I shake it out like that, and then you always want to make sure, you can see this one, you want to make sure that the writing is on the outside. And then once the writing's on the outside, you have these little hooks on the bags. So you want to make sure those are lined up and then just pull tight and lay down, and you can stick your fingers in here and then flatten like this on the one side, flip it over, and do the same thing on the second side. Once you have several options. You can cut them right away, or you can stack them. I usually stack mine in piles of 3. I just flatten them just a little bit more. So in the piles of 3, you have the scissors, and you cut down, you want to kind of line that up. You cut probably about 1/2 inch down at the bottom, and then about the same up at the top. You're cutting off the handles. I usually have a bag that has torn, and I have it hanging on the side so that I can throw my surplus away. Then you have the option of kind of eyeballing it or folding it in half. We actually do have some that have boards made up where they can go in there and do it that way. You're going to cut that in half, not too bad. And then from that, you're going to cut this strip into thirds. Okay, perfect. Okay, so there's your thirds. What I've done from there is I do mine in different steps, so it's going to be up to you. We have people that will just take these and then make the Plarn. In the past, I've used my fingers, and I realized that's not very sanitary. So what I've done is, this is a little wet sponge, and I'll grab one of these and open it. And I will do a whole bunch. I will actually do like a large bag full of these so that you have these open strips. And I take mine a step farther, hence the gloves. And I squish them a little bit, and the reason being is it seems to make the Plarn a little smoother. So I just squish them. I actually do like 3 at a time. If for any reason you have a bag that has a tear in it or a cut in it, when you are doing this, it will actually eliminate it. And then I just squish it one more time. After I have several piles of these, then I take my gloves off and I go into making my Plarn. On here, what you want to do is you want your pointed part in here and just pull this through, and then hold this down here and pull it tight. You want your knot small like this. It's easier for our crocheters to crochet. If for any reason this slips and you end up with a loop, like a big one like this, by accident, or by chance it didn't get tight enough and you have a gap up here like this, please don't send it that way. You want to take your little toothpick and very carefully go in there and open this up so that you're able to go in there and fix it. Okay? Once you have your Plarn about like this size, and I usually let this I just keep on adding and adding, and then I'll keep on wrapping it. I've included a bag of rubber bands so that you can, you know, rubber band them. Some people, they'll just tuck it in there to help them. But this way, they can just hang on to it that way. But once you have your Plarn about that size, then that's pretty much accomplished. I hope that this helps. If you have any questions, please reach out to myself or Liz Mesa or Juan T. Daly. I hope you have a great evening.